So I guess the first time we met, we were at a fall festival. I was with my little sister and he was with his younger brother, and we saw each other but didn't really say anything, and then afterwards he texted me, and then it was fireworks.
Well, we went to the same middle school, high school, but I always noticed her just from playing basketball. Like, boys would go to the girls' games and vice versa. I just noticed her at school, and I always thought she was really cute, but she always had a boyfriend. And then one time I saw her at the fall festival. Both of our little siblings were there, and we were there with them. And I noticed her, and I just thought that she looked really good that night. And so I texted the boy that she'd been dating for like a couple years, and I just asked him, I said, hey, are you still dating Stevie? I guess I hadn't seen you guys together that much anymore. And he said no. And so I said, was there any way I can get her number from you? And so he sent me her number, and I just texted her that night, and then we talked all night, and the rest is pretty much history after that.
Our first date was a haunted house, and my mom took us, and it was with a bunch of my girlfriends. And it's so funny because this is another embarrassing story, but
Okay, great.
instead of me hiding behind Chandler, he hid behind me the whole time.
Well, the first date that we went on when we first started dating was we went to Industrial Nightmare in Jeff, haunted house. Totally not my thing. She loves it. I like going, I guess, but at the same time, I'm such a chick and I'm such a baby when it comes to that stuff. And so, I mean, like she said, I was hiding behind her. I remember at one point I like pushed her friend down trying to get out of the way, and she kind of tumbled down the steps. My favorite thing about Stevie is probably her sense of humor. I know I made fun of her earlier for like making up words and stuff, but little things like that are what cracks me up, and she just doesn't really care, and I love that she always jokes. I love that she's spontaneous just like me. Like, we'll just go do really whatever we want on a weekend or on a weeknight, or we want to take a trip, we plan that and just do it. We don't really think that much about it, so I love that about her. That's always fun.
My favorite thing about Chandler is his patience. It takes a lot to, I feel like, handle me, and he's just so patient and calm about everything, and it calms me down, so I need that. An embarrassing story I have about Chandler, we were at a friend's birthday party, and it was time for him to leave. And so I was giving him a hug bye, and I gave him a tight squeeze. When I did, he farted and everybody heard it. Yeah, his face turned bright red and he ran out the door.
How many friends were at this party?
Probably like 10, 15.
An embarrassing story about Stevie. I'm not sure if I have one in particular, but I mean, since I am an English teacher, I guess I noticed this a lot more. She definitely just like makes up words that she thinks are real legitimate words all the time, or she'll try and pronounce a word and it's just way off from what she was trying to say, and I'm like, what on earth did you just say? I'm like, that's not a real word. I've told her that several times. I guess that's kind of embarrassing. Maybe she doesn't think so, but
Confidence is key.
yeah,
right?
confidence is key. Yeah, and maybe in her head she believes the real words, but I notice it a little bit more. On the wedding day, I'm most looking forward to just getting to celebrate with everybody like we originally wanted to, friends and family. I know our parents and siblings were there the first time, and we got to kind of see everybody, but not really visit and celebrate and dance and party with them, I guess, like we get to this time. So I'm really excited about that.
On the wedding day, I'm looking forward to just celebrating because we didn't get to the first time around, and just having all of our family and friends there to celebrate with us. I'm excited to wear my dress. So we went to church that morning, and he took me to get my nails done. He took me home, and we were planning to go to dinner that night. And he brought me flowers, he picked me up, and we went to eat dinner. It was Christmas time, so everything was lit up downtown Corden. We went to Beaver Street Cafe. At dinner time, he was real nervous. I could just tell something was up, but I wasn't sure what. So afterwards, we went walking around the square and looked at all the lights. And as we were walking, he just was talking about past memories we had together, and then we walked up to a gazebo and there was flower petals leading up. He took me up there and twirled me around. It was really sweet. And then the tears came.
Well, the day of, we went to church just like a regular Sunday morning. Then I did take her to get her nails done, or I suggested for her to get her nails done. I don't remember, honestly.
Okay, but you knew.
But yeah, but I knew I was gonna do it that day. And so we went to church, then she went and got her nails done. And then later in the evening, I brought her some flowers. I picked her up at her house and we ate at Beaver Street Grill or something like that. It was in downtown Corden. And she's right, I probably was acting really nervous. I didn't think anything of it, but I remember like right before we were about to leave and I was about to do it, I was in the bathroom for like 10, 15 minutes, like talking on the phone with her mom, trying to coordinate things. And so we went out to the little square in downtown Corden, and we were just walking around. I was just trying to bring up good memories that we've had and just talk a little bit about our relationship and all the things that we've done and all the things I'm excited for. And then her mom and her sister had sprinkled like rose petals and stuff up to this little gazebo area. And we walked up the steps and we were kind of just like dancing and twirling around a little bit, just being goofy. And then I proposed to her.